Welcome back to the channel, coin lovers. Today we're going to explore the rare and most valuable 50-cent coins from Australia. These coins may seem like ordinary change, but the truth is, some are now worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's action-packed collector market. From silver issues to scarce commemoratives, we're diving deep into their history, rarity, and big dollar values. Let's get started. First up, the 2001 commemorative 50-cent coin holds a special place in Australia's coinage history. Issued as part of the Centenary of Federation series, it marked 100 years since Australia's 6 colonies united to form a single nation in 1901. This was no ordinary circulating coin. It was a proud reminder of the nation's journey, identity, and unity, and a piece that millions of Australians held in their hands during this landmark year. On the obverse side, the coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by sculptor Ian Rank Broadley. Unlike earlier portraits, this effigy portrays the Queen with a more mature and realistic appearance, facing right and wearing the Queen Mary's state diadem. Rank Broadley's design emphasized dignity and naturalism, reflecting the Queen's later years, and collectors today appreciate this distinct portrait as a turning point in Australian coinage. The reverse design is what makes this coin extraordinary. Created for the Federation celebrations, it displays the Australian coat of arms, featuring the kangaroo on the left and the emu on the right as supporters of the shield. Each animal carries symbolic meaning. The kangaroo and emu are creatures that cannot walk backward, representing progress and a forward-looking nation. The shield at the center represents Australia's states and unity under the Commonwealth, while above sits the 7-pointed Federation star, a symbol of national unity. The specifications remain consistent with modern 50-cent coins. It is struck in cupronickel, 75% copper and 25% nickel, with a weight of 15.55 grams and a diameter of 31.65 millimeters. Its distinctive 12-sided shape makes it instantly recognizable, ensuring continuity with earlier issues while highlighting its commemorative nature. In very good circulated condition, your coin shows only moderate wear, with the key design elements, the kangaroo, emu, and shield, still clearly visible. Although not pristine, the coin remains highly collectible, as commemorative issues tend to be saved by the public, making surviving examples in above-average grades more sought after. The 2001 commemorative issue was released in large numbers for circulation, with millions entering daily use across the country. However, what makes it stand out is not only its role in the Federation celebration, but also the fact that collectors actively set aside these coins, reducing the number that remained in long-term circulation. As a result, finding one in higher grades today can be more challenging than it first appears. When discussing value, condition is everything. In very good circulated condition, the 2001 50-cent coin typically trades for $1 to $3. However, coins in extremely fine or uncirculated condition can sell for $10 to $20, while special proof issues released in collector sets can reach $40 to $60 or more. For those lucky enough to find error strikes, such as off-center coins, double strikes, or wrong planchet errors, the values can skyrocket into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars. This is where the millionaire potential lies. While an ordinary 2001 commemorative coin might only be worth a few dollars today, a spectacular minting error, especially one tied to this important historical celebration, could be worth a fortune. Collectors worldwide prize rare misstrikes, and the Federation coins are no exception. A once-overlooked coin in a coin jar today could, under the right circumstances, turn into an auction headline tomorrow. The cultural demand for this coin is also significant. It is not just a coin, it is a celebration of national identity. For many Australians, the Centenary of Federation was a once-in-a-lifetime event, and owning this coin is like holding a small piece of that celebration forever. It captures a proud moment in history, ensuring its demand remains strong both domestically and internationally. International collectors are particularly drawn to this coin for its symbolism. The kangaroo and emu are iconic creatures recognized worldwide as distinctly Australian, and the coin's historical tie to Federation gives it appeal far beyond the country's borders. For world coin collections, the 2001 commemorative 50 cent stands out as a uniquely Australian treasure. Over the years, the investment potential of the 2001 commemorative has become increasingly clear. While millions were minted, finding them in higher conditions is not easy, as circulation has gradually worn down most examples. Collectors are now actively seeking out well-preserved coins, and this demand is likely to grow as future generations of Australians look back at the Federation celebration as a defining national milestone. For collectors today, setting aside 2001 commemorative coins, especially in excellent or proof condition, is a smart move. The combination of historical significance, iconic design, and growing scarcity ensures these coins will continue to rise in value over time. Even circulated examples, while modest in value now, have strong sentimental appeal that drives collector interest. The 2001 Australian commemorative 50-cent coin is far more than pocket change. It is a proud symbol of the centenary of Federation, a work of numismatic artistry, and a coin with the potential to surprise collectors with hidden treasures. Whether you hold it in very good condition or discover a rare error strike, it carries a story of progress, unity, and national pride. For the lucky collector, this humble coin might just be the key that unlocks millionaire potential. Proof that in the world of coins, history and fortune often meet in the most unexpected ways. Next up, the 1980 Australian 50-cent coin belongs to the series of 12-sided coins that have become iconic in Australia since the round silver 50 cent of 1966 was replaced. By 1980, the dodecagonal shape was firmly established in the nation's coinage, making it instantly recognizable in circulation and highly practical for everyday use. Even today, when you see this shape, you know it's Australia's most distinctive coin. On the obverse, the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait, used from 1966 until 1984, shows the Queen facing right, wearing the royal tiara. It is a youthful and elegant representation of the monarch, reflecting the early decades of her reign. For many collectors, this effigy holds nostalgic value, as it was the face of Australia's coins during a period of great change and modernization. The reverse design, like other standard 50-cent coins of the time, displays the Australian coat of arms. The kangaroo on the left and the emu on the right support a central shield that represents Australia's 6 states, topped by the Commonwealth Star. Designed by Stuart Devlin, who was also responsible for many other iconic decimal coin designs, this imagery captures Australia's identity, progress, and national pride. Its intricate details make it a rewarding coin to study closely under magnification. In terms of specifications, the 1980 50-cent coin follows the standard format, struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, and 25% nickel. It weighs 15.55 grams, has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, and boasts the trademark 12-sided shape. Its durability and distinctive shape ensured that it was both practical and symbolic, a coin that could withstand heavy circulation while standing out as uniquely Australian. In very fine condition, your 1980 50-cent coin would show clear signs of circulation but retain strong detail across the coat of arms and Queen's portrait. The high points of the design, such as the kangaroo's body or the Queen's crown, might show some flattening, but overall, the coin remains attractive and collectible. Collectors often prefer coins in higher grades, but even circulated examples like this one carry real historical value. The mintage of 1980 was extremely high, with over 50 million coins produced for circulation. This means that in ordinary condition, the coin is relatively common. However, it is important to note that 1980 was also a year when Australia experimented with coins struck at different mints, which opens the door to fascinating varieties and minting quirks that can drive value well beyond face value. Indeed, one of the most exciting aspects of the 1980 50-cent coin is the existence of mint mark variations. In that year, coins were produced not only at the Canberra Mint, but also at the Royal Mint in London and the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa to meet Australia's coinage needs. This resulted in subtle differences in die strikes and characteristics, with some examples being scarcer than others, especially in high grades. For collectors, identifying these varieties is like unlocking hidden treasure. When it comes to value, an ordinary circulated 1980 50-cent coin in very fine condition might fetch around $1 to $3 Australian in the collector market. However, coins in uncirculated condition can command between $10 and $20, while specially struck proof versions from mint sets can reach $30 to $50. And here's where it gets exciting. Rare errors, such as double strikes, off-center coins, or wrong planchet examples, have been recorded for 1980 issues, and these can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. The millionaire potential of a 1980 50-cent coin lies not in the everyday examples, but in those rare, dramatic error strikes that occasionally escape the mint's quality control. Collectors worldwide chase after these unusual pieces, and when combined with the popularity of the Australian 50-cent series, the demand can drive astonishing prices. Imagine finding what looks like a simple old coin in your drawer, only to learn it's a rare misstrike worth thousands. That's the dream every collector chases. The demand for 1980 50-cent coins has remained steady because they represent an important chapter in Australia's numismatic story. Not only do they embody the durability of Stuart Devlin's design, but they also highlight Australia's reliance on international mints to meet coin production needs. Collectors see them as more than just coins. They're miniature records of a global connection in minting history. In terms of international appeal, Australian coins are highly sought after by world coin collectors. The kangaroo and emu motif is instantly recognizable and embodies Australia's unique identity. This global interest means that coins like the 1980 50 cent, while relatively common domestically, have added demand from overseas buyers, especially in higher grades or with interesting varieties. Looking at long-term investment potential, the 1980 issue might not rival ultra-low mintage coins immediately, but as time passes and surviving examples in top condition dwindle, values are likely to rise. Already, collectors who focused on accumulating pristine sets decades ago are seeing strong returns as new collectors enter the market and chase earlier issues of the decimal era. For everyday collectors, the lesson is clear. Don't overlook coins like the 1980 50 cent. While most may only be worth a few dollars, hidden varieties, mint marks, and errors can transform them into prized possessions. Even in circulated condition, they tell a fascinating story about Australia's history, minting practices, and national pride. The 1980 Australian 50-cent coin is more than just spare change. It's a piece of living history. With its iconic design, links to multiple international mints, and the possibility of rare variations, it remains a coin that collectors are proud to own. Whether worth a few dollars or a few thousand, it captures the magic of numismatics. The idea that within every ordinary coin, there lies the chance of extraordinary discovery. Who knows? Your 1980 50 cent might just be the key to unlocking millionaire potential. Next up, the 1999 Australian 50-cent coin belongs to the standard series of dodecagonal 50-cent pieces introduced in 1969, after the withdrawal of the round 1966 silver issue. By 1999, Australians were very familiar with the distinctive 12-sided coin, which had become a national symbol and an icon of the decimal era. With its solid cupronickel composition and large size, the coin was built to last, and many still survive in excellent condition today. On the obverse, the coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy replaced the earlier Raphael Makhlouf portrait in 1999, marking the very first year that Rank Broadley's depiction was used on Australian coinage. His design shows the Queen facing right, with a more mature and realistic appearance compared to previous idealized portraits. This change was significant, making the 1999 50-cent coin an important transitional issue in the history of Australian coinage. The reverse features the timeless Australian coat of arms, a design by Stuart Devlin. At the center is the shield, divided into 6 sections representing each of Australia's states. Supporting the shield are the kangaroo and the emu, 2 creatures that cannot walk backwards, symbolizing national progress. Above the shield sits the Commonwealth star, and around the design is ornate detail that gives the coin depth and strength. Devlin's artistry continues to resonate decades later, and it remains one of the most admired coin designs in circulation worldwide. In terms of specifications, the 1999 50-cent coin follows the familiar format, struck in cupronickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel, weighing 15.55 grams, with a diameter of 31.65 millimeters and the distinctive 12-sided shape. This combination ensures both practicality in circulation and durability over time. Collectors appreciate that the cupronickel composition resists corrosion well, meaning examples in excellent condition can remain sharp and attractive even after decades. Now, when we consider condition, your coin in excellent grade stands out significantly. Coins in such a state show only the lightest circulation marks, retaining nearly full design detail on both obverse and reverse. The Queen's facial features and crown jewels remain sharp, while the kangaroo, emu, and shield details show minimal wear. Collectors place great importance on condition, and coins like this can command a premium compared to average circulated pieces. The mintage of the 1999 50-cent coin was just over 26 million, a moderate number by Australian decimal standards. While this means the coin is not rare in general circulation, it is not as common as some of the higher mintage years either. Importantly, because 1999 marked the introduction of the rank broadly portrait, this date has special significance for collectors building complete typesets of Australian coins. Adding intrigue to the 1999 issue is the presence of varieties and errors. Some coins struck this year have been found with slight differences in die strikes or off-center errors, which always attract strong collector demand. Certain transitional errors where the obverse or reverse is misaligned, or the coin is struck on the wrong planchet, can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For a coin from such a modern year, these dramatic mistakes hold great appeal. The value of a standard 1999 50-cent coin in excellent condition is typically in the range of $3 to $6 Australian dollars, a nice step up from its face value. Uncirculated examples, especially those taken from mint sets, can fetch $10 to $20, while proof issues can bring even more. However, the real jump in value comes from rare error coins. These can transform a seemingly ordinary 1999 50-cent into a numismatic gem worth hundreds or more, depending on rarity. The idea of a coin that could make you a millionaire is not far-fetched when we think of the role error coins play in the marketplace. Imagine finding a 1999 50-cent struck on a foreign planchet, or one with a spectacular double strike. Such rarities have been known to attract intense bidding wars at auctions. For collectors, the thrill lies in the possibility that any coin pulled from circulation might just turn out to be a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The demand for 1999 coins is also boosted by the fact that many collectors pursue year sets or typesets. Since this was the very first year of the Ian Rank Broadley effigy, no complete modern Australian coin collection can be considered finished without a 1999 example. This makes the coin far more than just another circulating issue. It is a milestone piece. From an investment perspective, the 1999 50-cent coin offers steady long-term potential. While circulated examples will likely remain affordable, pristine uncirculated and proof coins continue to rise in demand as collectors recognize the significance of the portrait change. Those holding on to top-grade examples today may see strong returns in the future, especially as new generations of collectors enter the hobby. Another fascinating aspect is the international appeal of Australian 50-cent coins. Collectors worldwide are drawn to their large, detailed design and unique shape. The 1999 coin, with its important obverse transition, is particularly attractive to foreign buyers who want to represent different effigies of Queen Elizabeth II in their collections. This global market increases demand and gives coins like the 1999 issue a wider audience. When we look at the bigger picture, the 1999 Australian 50-cent coin represents much more than its face value. It's a transitional piece that marked the beginning of a new era in portraiture, while continuing the proud tradition of Devlin's coat of arms on the reverse. For collectors, investors, and casual hobbyists, it carries a unique blend of history, artistry, and the ever-present chance of rare variety. The 1999 50-cent coin is one of those pieces that deserves a closer look. In excellent condition, it already carries collector value, but with the added possibility of rare errors, it could transform from pocket change into a truly valuable find. It teaches us that no coin should ever be dismissed as ordinary, because within its details lies history, artistry, and potentially a fortune. Who knows? The 1999 50-cent you hold today might just be the key to unlocking that millionaire dream. Next up, the 50-cent piece is one of the most distinctive coins ever minted. Its dodecagonal shape with 12 sides sets it apart instantly from other coins, giving it both recognition and collector appeal. The 2006 Australian 50-cent coin continues this proud tradition, carrying with it both artistic brilliance and hidden value that often goes unnoticed in daily circulation. The obverse of the 2006 coin features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This effigy, introduced in 1999, is known for its realistic depiction of the Queen in her later years, showing her with maturity and dignity. The inscription, Elizabeth II Australia 2006, encircles the design in formal Latin script, giving the coin a timeless, regal appearance. On the reverse, we find the Commonwealth coat of arms, a powerful national symbol of unity and heritage. The design, originally created by Stuart Devlin, features the iconic kangaroo and emu supporting a shield. Within the shield are 6 distinct sections, each representing a state of Australia: New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia, and Tasmania. Above the shield sits the 7-pointed Commonwealth Star, a proud emblem of national federation, while sprigs of golden wattle, the national floral emblem, add a final flourish of Australian identity. From a technical perspective, the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin is a robust piece of currency. It is struck in a copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, which gives it a bright silvery tone and resilience against daily wear. The coin has a diameter of 31.65 millimeters, a thickness of 2.55 millimeters, and a weight of 15.55 grams, making it one of the heaviest coins in modern circulation worldwide. With its 12-sided shape, the coin is instantly recognizable and uniquely Australian. In terms of mintage, millions of 50-cent coins were released in 2006, making it widely accessible across the country. Yet, despite its relatively high circulation, the coin's condition plays a decisive role in its current market value. While circulated examples may only be worth face value, coins preserved in uncirculated or proof-like condition can fetch much higher prices from collectors who seek pristine examples. The coin you have described is in very good condition, which places it above average circulation quality. It may show some signs of wear, but key details such as the Queen's portrait, the kangaroo, and the emu will remain clear and sharp. Collectors consider coins in this grade as worthy of inclusion in sets, and many buyers look for such coins when completing year-by-year collections. Now, when it comes to market value, a circulated 2006 50-cent coin generally trades close to its face value, around 50 cents to $1 AUD. However, if the coin is in extremely fine condition, its worth may rise to $2 to $5, and uncirculated specimens can fetch anywhere from $10 to $25 depending on their brilliance and preservation. Even more exciting, proof versions or error strikes from this year can command values of $50 to several $100s in auctions, turning an ordinary coin into a serious collector's treasure. Error coins are particularly sought after. Misstrikes, off-center strikes, die clashes, or clipped planchets are all examples of minting errors that dramatically raise a coin's value. A rare 2006 50-cent error could easily fetch hundreds of dollars on the open market. This is where the phrase, "a coin that could make you a millionaire," begins to resonate, because hidden treasures sometimes emerge from the most ordinary change. The collector demand for the 2006 50-cent coin lies in its part within the broader decimal series. To complete a run of 50-cent coins, collectors need every year, and the 2006 issue is one of those essential pieces. The popularity of the Ian Rank Broadley portrait also adds another layer of interest, as collectors sometimes build specialized sets featuring only this particular effigy of the Queen. Beyond Australia, international collectors are also fascinated by the 2006 50-cent coin. Its unique 12-sided shape and striking coat of arms design make it attractive to those who specialize in world coins. Many overseas buyers are willing to pay a premium for Australian decimal coins, especially those in better condition or with proof finishes. From an investment standpoint, the 2006 50-cent coin is an affordable entry point into the world of numismatics. While a single circulated piece may not change your life, building a collection of high-grade examples across multiple years, including the 2006 issue, can create significant long-term value. Coins like this serve as the foundation for sets that often appreciate as demand increases among both Australian and international collectors. Another key factor driving value is nostalgia and history. Australians who lived through the mid-2000s remember these coins as part of their daily routines, whether used in vending machines, bus fares, or casual shopping. Over time, nostalgia becomes a powerful motivator in collecting, ensuring that coins like the 2006 50-cent will always hold a special place in people's hearts. The artistry of Stuart Devlin, the designer of the reverse, deserves a final word of admiration. His vision brought the Commonwealth coat of arms to life in a way that continues to resonate with Australians. Each detail, the kangaroo, the emu, the shield, the star, and the wattle, is a celebration of national pride. Owning a 2006 50-cent coin is not just holding money. It's holding a miniature work of art crafted with purpose and identity. In conclusion, the 2006 Australian 50-cent coin may not be the rarest coin in existence, but it is undeniably valuable in ways that go beyond face value. Its distinctive design, national symbolism, collector demand, and error potential make it a coin worth keeping an eye on. Whether circulated, uncirculated, or struck with a rare minting error, the 2006 50-cent piece is proof that sometimes the change in your pocket holds far more than meets the eye.